America, land of the free and home of the brave. The land where we have so much to be thankful for. Anything you could think of or possibly want, you can have. But with all this, are we really thankful? I think of places like New York City, the place that's known as the city that never sleeps, the concrete jungle. Man, if there's anything you could ever want, it's just a walk down the street. I think of places like Hollywood, California, where there's fame and fortune and wealth like you wouldn't believe. But are we really thankful? I also think of places like where they're not so fortunate. Take Kenya, Africa, for example. Yes, they may be poor, but if you look at them, they're just happy. Whenever somebody comes over or goes over to Africa and visits them, they never talk about how sad the people were or anything negative, in fact, about Africa. They talk about how happy the people are. You know why? Because they're thankful. They're thankful for everything that they have. Yes, they may not have much. They may not have much of anything, and they may not know where their next meal is coming from. But as you can see the look on their face, how happy they are. We take so much for granted here in the United States. Think about it. When was the last time you thought about how blessed you were just to have a faucet in your house with clean water that you could get something to drink out of? Or you were thankful for the fact that you live in a free country where you don't have to worry about random people coming in and killing and raping your family. We are truly blessed to live in the country that we live in. Yes, we may be going through hard times, and yes, we may have a corrupt government. But in the end, we're still free. When I think about the United States, I think about the men and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice. I mean, think about it. Without these men and women doing what they do, willfully going over and fighting in an unknown land and not knowing what dangers may arise at any second, so me and you could sit around and gorge ourselves. These men and women have done more than we could ever thank them for. But are we thankful? Do we take our freedom for granted? You know, as of right now, it may not look as bad because most people are blind to the fact of what's going on in the United States, but one day we may not have these freedoms. Do we take these for granted? Do we take things for granted such as being able to go into a church and worship God freely, or being able to read your Bible in the open? Now let me ask you, are you thankful or are you complacent? Are you thankful for your freedoms that you have, or do you just really not care? If you're thankful, go and tell somebody why you're thankful for them and how much they mean to you. I mean, after all, this is a season of Thanksgiving. I mean, the holiday even says it in the title, Thanksgiving. So, my question to you is, are you thankful? If so, why are you thankful?